In this video, we're going to cover how to post a check for a PI case. So when you receive a check for a PI case, you do want to post it on the EOB posting screen like you do any other insurance EOBs that you receive. That way, the money is allocated towards each date of service and will reflect as an insurance payment and take away from this insurance responsibility. So I see up here in my test patient that I have this amount that is going towards insurance responsibility or third-party payer responsibility. So an attorney, a car insurance company, just essentially this is not the patient's responsibility amount. So if I went into new transaction, clicked payment, and there is this option that says insurance check. Let's say I put in a $200 payment. I want to show you why you don't want to use this when posting an insurance check for a PI case. I can see that it went in just fine, but it's going in as a patient amount. So although the check may reflect as an insurance check, it's going towards the patient responsibility. So it's saying that my patient has a credit of $200 and it didn't do anything towards the insurance balance. So you don't want to use this option to post the check. And what I do recommend is that you go to your system settings. So I'm going to go to my system settings, payment types, and I would deactivate insurance check because you don't really want to get confused in using that one because your ledgers for the PI case won't reflect correctly. So I'm going to go and post this insurance check for my PI case. So I'm on the Insurance V2 dashboard. I'm going to click on Insurance, Process EOB. If you're on the Insurance V1 dashboard, you would click on Insurance and then a drop-down menu will appear and you would click on Process EOB. So that's how you would get it to it on the Insurance V1 screen, but the posting method is going to be the same no matter which dashboard you're on. So I'm going to type in my third-party payer, which is my attorney. And so here I can see my test dates of service for my test patient. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a check number. That way I can reference it later if I need to. And I'm going to put the check amount. So let's say for this PI case, you should know they normally don't pay it all. We'll say they paid $750. So I'm going to enter that in my check amount. And now I can see my remaining balance is $750. And as I post, this number will go down. And all you have to do is go to the first date of service, click into the payment box, and click P. And this is going to allot the entire billed amount or allowed amount towards a service. And you just will keep clicking P until your check is fully allocated. So I'm going to click on P. Posted too many because I can see I have a -55. So I'm going to click into this line and you can see these hotkeys up here. So the P is where I got the hotkey from. If I need to reset a row because I made a mistake like this I've reposted, you're just going to click X. So I'm going to click into this row and click X and it resets that row. And it looks like I overpaid on this one too. So now I have $20 remaining in my check. So I'm going to post that $20 payment here. And then, so at this point, I've allocated all the money that I have for the check. So I'm going to write off the remaining balance. And I just do so by clicking W, another hotkey. And then I'm going to go to the rest of the dates of service and just hit W because they're not covering these. So I'm just going to write it off. So it's really easy to post a check for a PI case because you're really just clicking those hotkeys. The paid hotkey, and then the write-off. So it's super simple. You're just clicking on those hotkeys and allocating the funds until they're all out. So at this point, I have posted my entire check amount and all dates of service are taken care of. So I'm going to hit finalize. And now I can go into my collections for today by going to simple reporting, collections, and I can see under insurance, I have my insurance payment here, all $750. I'm going to go look at my patient's ledger now. And as I can see, so I'm going to click into this, and I see if I click show billing info, I can see all the payments that were allotted, what was written off. I can see that it's in green, meaning it's fully settled or fully paid. And I can see that that payment took away all that third-party pay responsibility. So now my ledger is correct. Everything's reflecting correctly. I don't have a random patient credit. All the insurance has been, balance has been taken care of, and my payment will post as an insurance payment. So again, if you're on Insurance V1 dashboard, the payment method is the same. The posting method is the same. You just click the P or check the PIF, the paid in full box, until you've allocated all the money and then write everything else off. So same process, just looks a little different because it's a different dashboard. But that is how you would post a check for a PI case.